Hello and welcome to the count it, three, the third official video of Transform-A-Dude. I am your host, DC, and today we will be taking a look at the Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager class Galvatron. I do not have a package with me, and I wish I did, but I had to throw it away. If you really want to take a look at the packaging, you can go and buy it on eBay and all that. Now, I did do some customizations on this guy. This gun, for instance, I did some customizations on the wiring here. It's really cool, it's really badass. I also made this look like a tire, like it did in the movie. This bullet does not fire. It got stuck, the person who gave it to me, it broke inside the packaging. But the one thing I do hate about this part is that it clips on here. It didn't clip on in the movie. Maybe they should have done something like it, maybe having a little clip right here, or maybe doing something like that to where it looks like it's a tow truck or something like that, but I don't know. But anyways, as for the vehicle mode, he does roll. I don't have a flat surface with me here at the moment, but it rolls as I'm doing this on carpet, so there's not much you can really do about that. I love the way they made this figure, but, there's not much you really can do with it. This gun, I really hated the design for it. I mean, I really wish they did something better. But for a scale size comparison, hold on, let me grab it. Here is the Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager class Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. I did some customizations on this. It is a little dirty. I will give it the benefit of the doubt. I really did try. Someone told me to do a custom. It wasn't on YouTube. It was somewhere else. But I was told to try and do that. Here's a scales comparison. They're both flat-nosed trucks. There's a... See if I can get them both in there. Yeah, the one thing I really wish they did is that Takara Tomy, they gave this guy more paint apps. They painted this silver. They gave his legs gray paint, as I have done here. They even painted this, which was supposed to not even be colored, but I will get to this guy in a later video. Now down to the transformation at hand. So, if you haven't seen anybody else's videos on this is going to be, same thing. First thing you're going to want to do is these little side panels. They do flip out. You're going to want to take that and just make them flip them around like that. And there you go. Then you're going to want to take these wheels right here and flip them up. Do that on the other side. Then you're going to want to take these legs and split them, and then you're going to want to pull this down, and there's these little foot pegs that flip out, and they tab right in. Do that, unless the foot doesn't decide to want to do that. Then you're going to want to stand it up, and then you're going to want to flip the legs out. Now, I did do some customizations on this chest here, if I can get my camera to go the right way. I did do some customizations on the chest, and that's my version at least. Then you're going to want to take this fold section or this top section, bring it down, hyperextend the arms, pull them out. Hold on here, I gotta get a better view. And then you're going to want to do the same on the other side, flip it out, pull the arms down. I did some customizations on the robot. If you couldn't already told, I did some customizations here. Then you're going to want to take this back section here. There's this little push section. You're going to push that, and the head's going to pop out right there. There you go. I did do some customizations on the face. Then you're going to want to take this. I love the way Hasbro and Takara did this. You're going to want to accordion this up. Then you're going to want to take this. Well, first you're going to want to fold that down, and then it's going to accordion in, and then you're going to want to push this up. And then, get these however way you want them. I prefer them up because it just makes them look more badass, but, that's what happens. And then, flip his gun in there, and there you have Transformers Voyager class Galvatron. Now, as for articulation, this figure doesn't have very much because it's got a fold all into one. It's got some articulation at the knee, some circular diagonal articulation there, articulation in the arms, and, you know, double elbow joint like normal. Then his head does come on a very, very slim ball joint if you can't see, but get almost 360 range of motion, and then that's it for the robot mode. Now, as for a size comparison, I do have, let's see here, what's a good size comparison to compare him with? I have in hand right at the moment the Toys R Us edition Voyager class Grimlock. See if I can get him stand up perfectly there. I have the Voyager class Grimlock that came with the 1984 version of Grimlock, and it came with this Grimlock, which is more movie accurate, and that's what Transformer Dude, you know, thrives to do, because that's who I am and that's what I like. And this Grimlock, I think, really captured most of it for just the Hasbro, and, well, I don't think Takara released this one. But they have their Nemesis version, they have their other versions, but for this version, I think it's okay. But the robot mode for Galvatron. Hang on, let me bring this guy out of here. But the robot mode for Galvatron is badass. I really wish that they made a more movie-accurate version. Takara didn't really do much with it. They just did the same thing I did. They added the, you know, the orange thing, like, right there, and then they darkened up his face a bit. They gave this black piece here to the gun. That's about it. That's about all they did, and I really wish they could have done more. But that's all they did, but, you know, I'm happy with what I did with mine, and I'm really happy that, you know, Hasbro actually released something that was okay. Now, you know, people are saying that they're simplifying them with the new Robots in Disguise line. I am really pissed that they're doing that, because the whole idea of a Transformer was to take something that was so small and turn it into something so big with, you know, a lot of complications. Like, they have right now going on in the U.S. They have Wave 1 that comes out with Bumblebee, Strong Arm, Grimlock, and I think there's one more guy. Oh yeah, Steeljaw. And that also pissed me off too, is that Steeljaw is in spite a Autobot in the other, you know, in the 1980s version. I did not grow up in the 80s, but I was told he was always an Autobot, and he came out of Blaster, who was basically the Autobot version of Soundwave. And, you know, Galvatron, he's pretty badass, but that pisses me off that they're really doing that with some of these figures today. But for right now, Galvatron, great figure. It's a truck like yours truly. This Autobot here. This badass Autobot here. But, yeah, for right now, this is Transformer Dude, and this is your host, DC, saying peace. You know, what Alex Yu does, he says peace, and signing out.